Hey, so it's been a while. Lots happened in the past month or so. A lot of internal struggles, mostly dealing with our allies. A lot of allies are, you get this in EVE where your organization reaches out to another organization, and then through events, their dealership, their coordination, their leadership team, they fall through. And because there's been about 15 corporations involved with this, probably even more if I'm looking at the alliances tied to it. I'm not going to name any names, but I'm going to say a few examples. There was an example of one of our allies where really wonderful bunch. They ended up siding with wormholers, and then I guess they started this big, huge wormholing war, and they all got destroyed. So I assume they're rebuilding right now for the next 2-3 months. Usually takes people 2-3 months to rebuild their infrastructure. Um, there's another situation where I was begged by multiple groups. I'm not going to say those groups here, but multiple groups, multiple coalitions, to try and band up and attack Black Flag. I have no idea why they would want to do that or band up against Black Flag. I told them, hey, Black Flag is a high-sec mafia. Their business model is basically just war decking any organization that they can, and then gate camping Jita. Literally it. Why somebody would attack that organization, I don't know. Not it's weird. But checking in on that, I was really hoping that in the leadership meeting for 2025 that coalition would essentially help me out. But what they ended up doing is siding with this coalition that wanted to attack Black Flag. And I'm assuming if you're following the kill mails, you'll probably know what organizations I'm talking about. And they attacked Black Flag, and they lost, I think, 3 or 4 fleets, calculating over like 4 or 5 billion in ships, and then all their structures got reinforced. I think they're destroyed. I'm pretty sure. Like, I was told they were all reinforced, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be destroyed. You're attacking Black Flag. They're not going to leave your structures reinforced. They're just going to destroy them. So I'm very happy and fortunate that I did not go along with that, did not attack Black Flag, and I encouraged my friends, don't go along with this. You're going to lose everything. These guys are like bigger than all our ragtag groups duct taped together. you know, um, so there's that. Also, I've been hearing things about how players are going over to EVE Conquest. I even had one of my officers buy the platinum pack, the gold pack, and the silver pack, and then he gave out like at Christmas, and then he gave away all his items. And then he said he's quitting EVE Online to join EVE Conquest. And then I see Astarothi doing the EVE Universe show about EVE Conquest or EVE Frontiers or whatever it's called. I don't know. I mean, I'm one of those people that looks at patterns and numbers and whatever. I'm not better than anyone whatsoever, but I'm just telling you what I notice. And what I notice is usually when Astarothi is talking about the news or dev diary thing about EVE Online, he usually gets about around 800 to 900, around there in viewers. And then this new EVE Universe Episode 1 Season 2. I don't know. I mean, I think somebody like Astarothi has more gravitas in the place or in the place of EVE Online than someone else, like one of these up and coming YouTubers, who essentially absorbed the format of previous YouTubers who quit EVE Online and were supposed to praise them for copying a format. I mean, anyone can copy a format. shouldn't be praised for it. But that's on the YouTube side. More the same of the same 10-15 minute quick. Oh, bro, would you like to know how to make the? It's like they try to confuse World of Warcraft mentality with EVE Online mentality, where they're like, how much money can I make per hour? So then people search up terms like how much can I make per hour in this event, and it's like maybe that'll work for like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 14 or something like that. But with EVE Online, the game has so many RNGs, random number generators on its random number generators on its random number generators, that you think something's going to happen. You plan an operation. You think, hey man, I'm gonna go mine some ore in Losec. What's the worst that can happen? How about this? Why don't we get into a bunch of ventures and just mine Losec ore? What's the worst that can happen? And then 10-15 minutes later, a guy drops a Sino on your venture fleet with 25 redeemers. Completely different experience. But in other news, let's say local news. In local news, I made a previous video, it didn't work out, so now I am making this video, and in this video I have more intel about that situation, where basically I was saying that there's a lot of pirates in my local area where they're active, and I don't like when my pirates are active. I like they're doing their thing, killing people, making sure miners aren't AFK mining in Losec. They're great, wonderful. I just get a little antsy when I start seeing all the pirate groups in my region get into Leshaks and they're having a big, huge war with a null block. I'm sitting here like, why is a null block here? Don't they have enough resources in nullsec? Don't they have enough billions from all their players? Like all these conglomerates. Not to put any conglomerates down, but I know your grift, where you're basically either A, you train people to get into a Vexor so they can rat in nullsec or in some location where they can rat a lot so that they can generate corp taxes, or B, you have 0% taxes, and then you have donation day, where everything you make that day goes to the corp. And that's one of the major reasons why I left the Commonwealth, because I didn't want to donate to a keep star in Innsmother that was going to be destroyed. Because I asked Commonwealth, hey, we only have like 7 capital pilots in this entire alliance, and I'm 4 of them, so how are we going to defend it against 3 supers? But yeah, that's history. Other than that, seems like the null powers are still going around in circles fighting each other, and the same old, nothing really spectacular. Yeah, there's a lower population that seems to be going to the Eve Conquest. That's basically it. Other than that, nothing much. All our allies are regrouping or rebuilding or doing a combination of that. That's basically that. So, I'll see you in the next one.